Ain't no way.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Evan, and today we're gonna be hopping into my review or just how my bracket turned out for March Madness 2019. Obviously, today is the day of when the Final Four starts. So my national champion's already out, and I only have one Final Four team actually in. So I didn't think it would make much of a difference to post it now. So that is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, we're gonna start with the round of 64, and up at top at the East. So in the East, I had 5 of 8 games right. Those being Duke, Liberty, Virginia Tech, LSU, and Michigan State. The games I lost were Louisville, Belmont, and VCU. Belmont was a close game. Louisville got blown out, and VCU never worked out against Taco Fall. But yeah, my East, as I said, for round of 64, I went 5 and 8. My round of 64 for the West, my West was my best bracket, or not best bracket, but like best regional. I actually went 7 of 8. I picked Gonzaga, Murray State, Florida State, Buffalo, Texas Tech, Florida, and Michigan. The only game I got wrong was Syracuse-Baylor. I ended up taking Syracuse. But 7 of 8 from the West was definitely my strongest regional overall. Up to the South, I got 4 of 8. So that the South, I think, was one of the South and Midwest were like the worst brackets overall for everyone. But I had Virginia, Villanova, Purdue, and Tennessee. Those 4 all won. The games that I lost were Ole Miss and Oklahoma, Wisconsin, Oregon, Kansas State, UC Irvine, and Cincinnati and Iowa. But yeah, like I said, my South was by far my worst regional overall, sorry. So yeah, 4 of 8 in the round of 64, which was not very good. On to the Midwest, I went, let's see here, 5 of 8 again. I took UNC, Auburn, Kansas, Houston, and Kentucky. Those 5 schools all won. The 3 teams I didn't were Utah State, they lost to Washington. Iowa State obviously lost to Ohio State, and Seton Hall lost to Wofford. I'm not going to go too in-depth about the Iowa State game. I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah, it was kind of a tough loss. We didn't play our best, but it is what it is. My overall record in the round of 64 was 21-11, so not terrible, but not amazing. Just a little bit over 50%, but so, yeah. We are going to go on to the round of 32 now. So, my round of 32 games, back up at the East, I had Duke, Virginia Tech, Belmont, and Michigan State all advancing. 3 of 4 teams won, those being Duke, Virginia Tech, and Michigan State. Obviously, Belmont got bounced in the first round. But yeah, 3 of 4 in the East for my round of 32. I got the round of 32 completely right in the West. I had Gonzaga, I had Florida State, I had Texas Tech, and I had Michigan. All 4 schools won. In the South, I had Virginia, Wisconsin, Purdue, and Tennessee. Obviously, Wisconsin being the only team that didn't advance. That would have been Oregon, who beat Wisconsin, who also played UC Irvine to win and make it to the Sweet 16. So 3 of 4 there. In my Midwest, I had North Carolina, Kansas, Houston, and Kentucky. Only school losing there were the Kansas Jayhawks. So 3 of 4. So overall, a pretty good round of 32. I went, let's see here, 13 and 3. So yeah, my round of 32 is pretty good. So up to right now, I was 21 and 11 in the first round, 13 and 3. I am overall up to this point, I am 34 and 14. My math's correct? Yeah, 34 and 13 or 14. Sorry. So. Pretty good, but yeah, on to the Sweet 16. My Sweet 16, I had Duke and Michigan State advancing to the Elite 8 in the East. I got both those games right. In the West, I had Gonzaga and Texas Tech advancing, got both of those right. For my Sweet 16 in the South, I had Virginia and Tennessee advancing. Obviously, Purdue and Tennessee went to that overtime thriller. And yeah, so 1 of 2 in the South, and also 1 of 2 in the Midwest. I obviously had North Carolina, and they lost big to Auburn, but I also had Kentucky over Houston. So once again, I went 6 of 8. So right now I am 40 and 22. or 6 of 8. Oh, no. I went 6 of 8, sorry. So only losing 2 games. I went 6-2, sorry. So I am now 40-16 through the Sweet 16 and my Elite 8 games and my Final 4 teams. I had Duke winning. They unfortunately did not. I had Texas Tech winning, which they did. I had Tennessee and North Carolina. So Elite 8 was really bad. I went 1-3. So yeah, 41-19 is my overall record to this point. Obviously, the only team I have left in is Texas Tech, who I have advancing to the championship game against North Carolina, who got bounced in the Sweet 16. But yeah, you guys, Texas Tech plays Michigan State tomorrow. I don't know what order these games are at, or who's first, who's second, but it is Texas Tech versus Michigan State and Virginia versus Auburn. My predictions for the Final Four: I'm going to take Texas Tech and versus Virginia, and I'm going to have Texas Tech as my Final Four national champions. So yeah, you guys, my best record I can get is my overall record I'll at least have lost at least 2 games, because North Carolina, I had them winning twice. But if Texas Tech wins, my overall record would be 42-21. So it's either going to be 41-22 or 41-21. So overall, I lost I had a pretty good percentage. But yeah, sorry if it was like a shorter video and maybe if you guys didn't enjoy it as much, but yeah, I just kind of thought maybe you guys would want to see how it turned out and if you guys wanted to see it. So I did it for you guys, but if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for me. Turn on that bell so you guys are notified every single time that I upload a brand new video. And yeah, share this with your friends so we can keep the grind to 500 going. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and